Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we are all ambassadors. So what I mean by that is all of us that are either Tesla owners or EV enthusiasts, we are ambassadors. We are ambassadors for the technology, for the lifestyle, and I really feel that that's an important thing. When there is something in your life that you are passionate about, you become an ambassador for it. And I've been thinking about this quite a bit lately because I got to be honest with you, I've been in kind of a bad mood the last couple of weeks. It's a long story, but there's a lot going on. Arranging the machining for the screen mounts, and work for my appliance business was a little bit slow, and finishing a couple of large OEM projects for e-bike clients, and just a lot of stuff going on. And I've been in kind of a bad mood, haven't been sleeping well. So I get people that'll ask, oh, you nice car, especially when I'm at an appliance customer's home. They'll go, oh, you know, some car to be doing service work in, and I'm in a bad mood. I really don't feel like engaging, but I have to force myself past that to, oh, Model X, nice car. I have to force myself past that to be kind and accommodating, and show them the car. So what I've learned to do is not just answer questions, but to get excited. I invite people. I'll go to someone's home and I'll be fixing their dishwasher or whatever, and usually it's one of their adult kids will come down. This is sort of a millennial thing. Oh, is that your Tesla? Yeah, that's my Tesla. That is so cool. A lot of times, especially if I'm just wrapping up what I'm doing, I'll stop and I'll say, you want to see it? Oh yeah, I'd like to see it. All right, great. Give me 5 minutes. I'm just about done here. Let me wrap this up with your dad, and I'll go outside and show you the car. I've taken a couple of different people for rides in the car on service calls. I let one customer drive it. And I just, we're all ambassadors for the cause. I know a couple other people that drive EVs. I know a couple people with Model 3s. I know a couple other people with other EVs or plug-in hybrids like the Chevy Volt. And it seems like many of them are ambassadors as well. So, and even just hybrids. It seems like transportation technology, especially as the price of gas is going up here in the United States, transportation technology is really something that a growing number of people are curious about. And again, whether it be hybrids or plug-in hybrids or EVs, which is what my channel is all about, I believe that it's wise for those of us that sort of live the EV lifestyle. And I bring it up that way because it really is a lifestyle. You change things about your life, and it's wise for those of us that drive EVs and know what it's like to make whatever changes need to be made to accommodate that, to accurately represent that to people. And that's not just the good, that's the bad also. For instance, somebody will ask, well, what if you're low on the charge and you have to drive far? Well, you better hope there's a supercharger nearby. There's plenty of superchargers around, but hopefully you can stop at one of them. Now, if you have a Nissan Leaf or another car that doesn't use the Tesla network, well, there are fewer public chargers, at least in our area, and they don't charge nearly as fast as a supercharger. So I'm honest with people, or I tell them, if you only have a 110 volt cord to charge the car, you better hope that you're not going to drive too many miles. And always be charging, always leave it plugged in. I bring up the quote-unquote negatives. Now, my wife and I are buying another, a second EV, just a smaller short-range EV that we're getting used. You guys will see it here soon. And rather than cope with just a 110 volt cord, I went ahead and ordered a 240 volt 32 amp charger. And I did that even though I don't know that car can take advantage of 32 amps of charging at 240. I know that I can use my J1772 adapter that Tesla gave and use that charge cord for this car if indeed my my Tesla charger has an issue, which I've wondered about. What if my charge cord has a problem? It would be nice to know that I've got another option to charge my car. So I went ahead and ordered that, and I'll be you know, hooking it up myself in my home, and so I let people know you're going to have to do that. It's going to be wise for you to set that up, but I let them know there's only a couple drawbacks to an EV, but the pluses are huge. I mean, even just no oil changes. My gosh, I hate oil changes. The fact that you get up in the morning and your car is full every time. Every morning you get up, it's ready to go. It's like producing gasoline at your own house. They're far less expensive to operate. You know, I mean, here in Illinois, we have a surcharge for license plates, but that's fine because the car is going to save you a lot more in gas expense than the added license plate cost, so it's really no big deal. Less maintenance cost. I mean, they're smoother to drive. Especially if you're just doing simple errand running, an EV is wonderful. And I think that it's good for those of us that have EVs to not get tired of people asking questions. I mean, I've had this car for 54,000 miles now, and even though I'm a talkative person, it gets a little old that it seems like every customer's house I pull into, they ask about the car. At first it was flattering, now it just gets old. I want to get in, do my work, and leave. I mean, I'm not rude about it. It's just in my own mind, oh, here we go again. But I push myself through it and smile and say, would you like to see the car? Oh, I've never seen one before, you know. And so they go, well, there was one person the other day that asked, what's wrong with your car? I said, what do you mean? It's a girl that was looking at the interior, a younger girl that was looking at the interior. And she said, there's stuff missing. I said, what do you mean? She pointed to the dashboard. I said, no, that's the way the car is. You know, I was wondering if she was going to ask about the cut-top wheel. She didn't ask about that, but she noticed there's no gauges in front of the wheel. And, you know, there's other cars, the Toyota Yaris and the Mini Cooper and that have everything in the middle, but they still have a stylized, complicated-looking dash. The Model 3 just looks like something's missing. And so it gives me the opportunity to let them know that, you know, manufacturers, Tesla in particular, are looking toward an autonomous vehicle future. So having a featureless dash that's very symmetrical left to right is a wise thing. And, you know, it opens up all these opportunities to talk. So, you know, I feel that as time goes on, I feel it's more and more important for those of us that are driving EVs to, and Teslas in particular, to be as open as we can be, to be as friendly as we can be, to be ambassadors for the cause. And I know I've talked about this in other videos, but not really in such a succinct way. So anyway, just something I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know your thoughts. I'm sure most of you will agree with it, but do any of you disagree with it? You know, do any of you feel like you don't want to be an ambassador for the cause? You just want to get in your car and drive it and be left alone? You know, let me know your thoughts. Definitely let me know your thoughts. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And looking forward to showing you the other little used EV that we purchased. And I'm excited to be able to do some comparison videos to a lower cost used EV versus a higher end, nicer new EV, and how all of that works. And so getting excited to do that for you guys. So anyway, have yourselves a wonderful day. Take it easy now. Bye-bye.